Hi, I'm Stephanie Quinn for Solano, and today I'm going to show you how to use the 3600 ion dryer. Miss Amanda here has a lot of texture. The benefit of using the 3600 dryer is that it's going to give us the highest heat of any of Solano's dryers. Great for smoothing out textured hair. So just going through with our flat brush and pulling out that hair texture. Don't be afraid to have your client work with you and have them look down to get to the underside of their hair. You want to make sure to blow dry in the opposite direction that the hair grows in to give lots of height and body. Again, pulling out that texture, utilizing the director on the dryer to really help the cuticle shut down and be nice and smooth. Rough drying is very important on a textured hair client. It's going to help you cut the drying time down by half, but it's also going to help you when it comes to the styling with the round brush to not have to fight the hair quite so much. You can even with the flat brush try a little wrap drying, pulling the hair all the way around the head, utilizing the shape of the head to help straighten out her hair. Now, even though this dryer is the hottest of all Solano dryers, it is ionic, therefore it's healthy heat. It's adding a lot of shine to her hair, keeping her hair nice and healthy, regardless of dryer temperature. Once you feel like you've got the client's hair approximately 60% dry, pulled out enough of that texture, you want to start working in your round brushes. Be careful when doing this on the root. You don't want to burn the client by getting the dryer too hot and too close to her scalp. The great thing about these round brushes is the ceramic barrel. Ceramic's going to heat up nice and hot. You're going to be able to use this brush as if it were a roller. It's going to help you keep her hair nice and smooth and add so much shine to her curls. So again, utilizing the director on the dryer. Keeping the cuticle of that hair in the way that it grows. And finishing out all the way to the ends, making sure they're nice and smooth. I'm going to use the ceramic barrel and heat it up. Let it sit. And let the hair fall in a nice curl. Continue wrap drying all the way through, wrapping her hair around her head, helping to pull out that curl. It's really important, especially on texture clients, to make sure you're using a director. The director on the dryer is what's going to keep the hair nice and smooth, keep all the hair flowing in the same direction, help you get away all those flyaways. Now the great thing about the 3600 is you can either wait to let the barrel of the brush cool down, or you can use the cool shot button. Simply by pushing that button, it's going to bring in a lot of cold air to kind of seal in that curl that you're trying to build within her style. Now typically, on texture clients, you really do want to start somewhere around the nape. That's going to be their most textured, most curly section. As we work up to the crown of her head, we're going to start adding lift. You want to over-direct the hair away from where it grows, really over-directing to give her a nice body. So now that we're up to the crown of her head, we're going to continue on all the way to the front of her head. Going to over-direct all the way, giving her nice body, nice lift. You want to make sure you get this hair very, very dry. Any moisture left in her hair and it'll curl right back up. I'm going to go in and get her front fringe here. Focusing on that root again, pulling out that texture, being very careful here with the heat around her face. You want to make sure your client's always comfortable. Now this dryer utilizes far infrared heat. It helps dry the hair from the inside out. As you get to the top section, you want to avoid drying in her part. The part will always find itself. You want to dry everything straight back. That's going to enable her to have a lot of body and height and not be flattened by her part line. And again, going all the way to the ends of her hair, keeping her nice and smooth. And let the part fall naturally. We're going to go in one last time, make sure it's all nice and dry. We're going to roll, and we're going to heat it up, and we're going to hit it with the cold shot button. Give it a nice cool down so it'll set nice and pretty for her. And you can see how healthy and shiny her hair is, how smooth and straight, and that she is now ready with a new sleek style. For those clients who still need a little extra smoothing, a little extra sleek shine, we're gonna go in with our SleekHeat450 and get right to the root. 2 quick passes and a little bend, and that's gonna take care of any extra little curl texture she had remaining.